Hello, Ebusia. Welcome to Gatsby GH. Ewunyaba Ifiana make say. About 2 weeks ago, any who say, Yankasa, Otiko Swo, Nana, Asante Osei Tutu the second. One also a war on social media platforms say, or British Royal Museum. And no na. I'm off be brave, and so a respond to ye be brave and a wish in the world. It been so in the yarn and some kafa, any negative comment by a positive comment and so by. Na Obibusa said that all Kokoye Dane, Assembly Nani said, or Kokoma lectures. Said Kokoma lectures about what Kais and maybe Britain for in fear be brave, number before on by fire and quack, no say we are in your Masada Koye. Na somebody ba amudi bi ba ya musi de mamu loan ye di ba ne dia bremo kekere ye be san ba beje ye be bom besia ye be san dia ba beje enti no na ye mbebre no we hoping say e bia na ekọ no akọ ka chiro no akọ demand no akọ gia brain enti me say go for my negative comment thing and I was like chill because you know what he's going for a good reason. Anyway, Nana and the Essino, my inferior cosu. Nesi Otiko Swo on the Osei Moa and Yasem Ketua and they be chechia directors of the museum Nimpanyufua AD museum hono mo potina na tripi na po ka ho bawe anche bia na ehu say Idris Elba yankasa yeba osanso free Sierra Leone, our movie actor kese wo America. Akoye interview wo a show yibi I just say gold but I'm case to me case pano. On se pano for no say e try be ade blue say na sisi mu. Mpo me case pano say gold bars and kwa. Gold bars wo Bank of England storage. I'm hoping say yet ka ho yombe we any be ka ho. I'm pretty sure say the same thing and I want so ordering. Now we are hoping so say yombe we no na na no we no go je e dia breye. I'm sure say no answer that want so ordering. Mama yintie Idris Elba the question obusa ma me and in chiremu a odebaye.
Okay, Sarah, I mean, how much gold is here?
This is one of 9 gold vaults that we have here.
One of 9 gold posts.
There's about 400,000 gold bars stored here.
About 400,000 gold bars in the Waha. Ghana for the woman.
And collectively, they're worth about £250 billion, something like that.
250 billion pounds. We are sitting here, couldn't say any. How?
What?
I know, it's a lot, isn't it?
So, I've got to ask the question, like, why do we have this here?
That's the question we're all waiting for. Why not back phone? Gold and to say?
Obviously, gold's been used for quite a number of years as a form of money. First of all, gold coins themselves. But the problem with gold coins is they're actually quite heavy to carry around.
Can't flip it, no.
Exactly. So what people started to do was they would take their gold coins to a goldsmith, and the goldsmith would issue them with an IOU.
Okay.
And over time, people realised that actually using those IOUs to pay for goods and services was actually easier than actually going and getting the gold and lugging it around.
Okay.
And those IOUs eventually developed into what we now know as banknotes.
That's fascinating, isn't it? See this? Just there? That's Sarah's signature. With the words, I promise to pay the bearer on demand the sum of £20. It's just an IOU. But these days, the Bank of England plays an even bigger role. Holding gold for the world.
Okay. Obani cheche muni yinane say gold do. First no say na on say gold it has lot of value. First no gold coin and na ye yusu. Gold coin is no want me crabby brace ha. It's also money no more putting into bars. They no continue and okay say gold no honi no Bank of England. Ekra gold ma ewiase fo nyina. It is all gold na so person would see year with media Bank of England e dey see amount. Na say we nye nioma ko wia. Mpiri chete kakra so fa ho de but nye nioma ko wia. We ye wiase fo nyina de a wo de aba so mo hold. Na in times of struggles, in times of calamities, in times of disaster, in times of ahochre bi si wo manum ensuo bebufa wo so entokwa be simu na se sei bibia utimi ba na oba be je gold ebi na wutimi e de akwa chichiri ukuro hey and you say Ghana for ye nka we ni ho ana se sen ami me de me twan Ghana for de na me hia me enka ho ana se eka ho but and cheche muni so no ama matom yam kakra because maybe ye de nka ho ye de ka ho kra ye de a ye de komom se mu hold we nka krono de ne ho bi enka ne ombe fa ye se be fa ye nkoa na omo fa ye no we no enka ho bi.
It holds its value.
Yes, more.
There's no sticking one in your pocket and getting out of it, is there?
And see, and no, na. After the evening in age, you know, Otumfuor say Tutu, or take a course, and so Belland day, ye. Jababelland day, not just say, I was set on also adding the lectures, Emma. To no the lectures, no, and ebano. Timpachawa, Mama Inti, Asama Kaye. Natie na wakasa judge bi say to asumu ana say
of the British Museum and the Victoria and Albert Museum, who had traveled down to formally hand over a cache of traditional artifacts the museums had loaned to our Menchia Museum. The artifacts, as the world knows, were part of a huge stock looted from the palace of my great-grand-uncle during the invasion of Kumasi by the British troops in 1874, and their return was a combination of years of careful negotiation between us and the Tudors. The response of my people to the return of these artifacts has been truly reassuring. The return is being celebrated at one level with the same reverence as the heroes of a state returning from enforced exile, and at another level, marking the spiritual reconnection with lost souls. What this tells us is that, for us, the artifacts we speak about are not just some inanimate creations of aesthetic value. They represent our soul. They represent the spirit of our ancestors, the authority of our kings, and the heroes of our past returning in triumph from the battlefield. Even so, we do not and cannot pretend that the agreement we have offers the solution to the issue of restitution. What it does is to acknowledge the impediments in the path, not in order to submit to it, but to find avenues for fruitful engagement while continuing to seek the appropriate rational resolution. In days gone by, our nations needed brave hearts to win wars. Today, we need great minds to win souls. My sincere hope is that in the fullness of time, sooner than later, state authorities will take steps to review laws contrived to protect illegalities and permit all concerned to apply themselves to the rational resolution of the challenge of restitution. I stand ready.
Nana has acknowledged the return of the previous ones they brought in. Professor Kase, it's been a long term of negotiation, careful negotiation. But no career and one can say and yahosa. Or shall we say, as time goes on through negotiations, respectful negotiations, no. Ombetimi ahu mobo no de eni ma no nyinara abreye no mo fam brain so no bebo yem besia ne mo de brain see de ba monje na mo fa mo ade ye do ma say so ma kokra ne yie because e bimpo anka guye ho mpo anka by now nke hu be bimpo anka nenam ye dan na so ase so no so tu ho na mo afen so o invite them to have a global meeting in Kumasi. Na omumra na still yen kosora and negotiate because some ba be hu ba bi a ye kra ade na anya omo de aba na ye kra na e bia be ma omo areshem say okay be kra na yie no motimi no mo so omo de ade e de abrayen na ye da say enti nkofo bebre na e have negative thoughts no nyame anim de kra ni this trip was a good trip and with a good heart and a good mission. Nti ye bon pa ye wa twenye mu an sa negotiation no ebe sipi no mu de enyema nyina ebe bre na Ghana so. Yetimi aso akoso arafa ye ntoma fita efra ne anya. Yakoso anya ye mfa hodi in even in gold mumpo no. Because you see and gold baby no bondage. It's under bondage. So anyway, madam say make sure to continue to subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.
See this?